Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Glambitious podcast. I am your host, Lillie Mae, creator and founder. If this is your first time tuned in, I encourage you to visit theglamceo.com to learn about the many opportunities we have to help you elevate your voice and visibility for success. And so today, as always, I'm bringing you a dynamic woman entrepreneur from the Baltimore, Maryland area. What do they call it? It's
DMV.
DMV. I know it's like, yeah, DC, Maryland, Virginia, the DMV area. Go ahead and introduce yourself to everyone.
All right, so my name is Danecha McKisset. I am a licensed esthetician located in Baltimore, Maryland, and I specialize in eyebrow services. And I'm the founder of Browsations, the Ultimate Beauty Co.
I love it. I love it. So tell us like something that stands out about your work in the beauty industry.
Like I said, I'm a licensed esthetician. I am known for doing brow services, and I really pride myself on changing the brow experience from, people are typically used to that nail salon kind of in and out. And because I have experience as an esthetician, I bring more of a spa-like feel to getting your brows done.
I love that. I love that. So a lot of, your clients and women in general, they're busy, they're balancing a lot. How do your services help simplify their routine?
So yes, a lot of my clients, like you said, they're busy entrepreneurs, mothers, medical professionals, the whole nine. And they really prioritize convenience and they want to save as much time as possible. So my service menu is in tiers based on how much maintenance they're willing to commit to. My biggest services are like tint and lamination services. I also do permanent brows. So my services range from lasting them 2 weeks, 6 weeks, or up to 3 years. So it's really important for me to save them time getting ready in the morning so that they can focus on other things. So instead of spending 30 minutes doing their eyebrows, that's something that you have to worry about every 2 weeks, every 6 weeks, or up to 3 years.
Oh, wow, that is amazing. And the brows really do help frame your face. Like sometimes you can actually go without makeup if your brows are done. So,
Yes.
yeah, I think it's a great service. Now, some women feel like their brows just won't grow or won't improve. Like, what would you say to women experiencing that?
One, I would say get with a licensed professional that you trust and that you're comfortable with, because a lot of people think that if they have past trauma getting their brows done where they were damaged, they think that the best thing for them to do is kind of just to leave them alone. And that's totally the opposite. Like I said, you want to get with a professional where you can be on a consistent schedule so that they can guide you on what to do and kind of shape your brows in the process. And just being patient, like your brows, once you lose them or they begin to thin, your brows are the hardest to grow back. So it's really just being patient, putting that time in and trusting the professional that you choose.
Yeah, and I know that one thing that you do is make sure that you tailor women's brows because there's some trends that I've seen with brows and I'm like, I would not like that. But I know
Yeah.
that you tailor it. So tell us a little bit about how you tailor, the brows to make sure it fits the woman and it's not just following a trend.
Yes, because trends, as you know, they're here today, gone tomorrow, but like your facial features are your facial features. So I like to consider my client's lifestyle, bone structure is important. And I don't really do, and I don't get too many like inspo pictures. Like people come in, it's like, hey, I want my brows to look like this. And when that does happen, I do let people know like, your bone structure, your facial symmetry, all of these things are different. Your brow growth patterns, all of these things have to be considered to get the result that you want. And it's important for me to make sure my clients have the best possible version of their brows and not somebody else's. And even when I show up on social media, I like to show different kinds and different styles of eyebrows so that when people come to my page, it's like, hey, I see myself here and I don't have to have like these Instagram brows.
Right, right. And I know you've also been intentional about the type of clients that you attract. So, what does your ideal client experience look like, and how has that shaped the way you run your business?
So going back to, like I said, kind of, I guess for lack of better words, like just training my clientele to get out of the mindset of that nail salon experience, the in and out quick. My experience is very personalized from beginning to end. So before they even get to me, I want to make sure that the booking process is smooth, is straightforward, that the communication is clear so that they know what to expect before they even get to me. And then once they come into my suite, I've curated the environment to be, super inviting, cozy. I kind of wanted to feel like a second home because, like I said, most of my clients, they're women, they're entrepreneurs, or they have super busy careers, and they're always pouring into and showing up for everybody else. And I want to create that safe space for them. So it's very quiet. I have like white noise playing. I'm really particular about the type of music that I play because my clientele, they can range from 25 to 65. So I want it to be somewhere where everybody can feel comfortable.
I love that intentionality. And what would be your advice to, another woman that's interested in entering the industry and she's thinking about, starting a business as an esthetician or a brow specialist? Would there be any advice you would give her?
The advice that I would give, work for somebody else before you go out and try to work for yourself. I know that now we are in a time where it's like, being an entrepreneur, it's something that everybody wants to do, and that's great, but always start working for someone else. Myself, I was in a spa for about a year or so, and I used that time to really study how they ran the back end of their business as well as the client experience. So whether that be their retail, and just different things that I kind of took away from that. So it's really important to kind of get your feet wet in the industry first before you jump out on your own.
Great advice. So let everyone know how they can connect with you, book your services, and follow your journey.
Yeah, so you can follow me on Instagram at Browsations underscore. And you can also visit my website at www.browsations.com.
Awesome, awesome. So if you guys are watching and you're in the DMV area or you have friends that live in the DMV area, make sure you share this information with them so that they can go to a place that really gets them together. Thank you so much again, everyone,
Of
for tuning
course.
in. And thank you for being a guest on the Glambitious podcast.
Thank you for having me.